What's up, everyone? This is Ronnie coming to you with our video 40K in 4 months. Kind of get into it. We had to kind of change the name a little bit. It kind of messed up a little bit. So we changed it, make it easier. So it's all about making $40,000 in sales on eBay in 4 months. We're going to talk about what we sold this week, which wasn't all that much, but it was good profit and good money. So far, this is our second week. First week, we sold 20 items, 1287. This week was better money-wise, but we sold less things. Only sold 18 items, which is just not cutting it. And a big reason for that is I'm just not listing at this moment. I haven't listed in about 2 weeks, and I've been on the hunt for a bunch of things. I had to drive up to Maine one day to get a sign. I've been just burnt out kind of running or other things right now. So, but we good. And then it was for the 18 items was for 1713, which I didn't even figure out what that was. That's almost $100 per item. I mean, all right, that is $95.16 per item. Had a very selling a lot of high dollar things. I'm not really selling the bread and butter stuff, and I've kind of got away from a lot of the bread and butter stuff. We've neglected our eBay store because our eBay clothing store, just because we haven't needed to use it all that much. We've kind of switched away from it, but I'm bringing it back to life because it needs to fund a few things. So with that being said, so far 14 days in, we've sold 38 items, which is not great, but for $3,000 basically. And our average sale per item for this month so far is $78.95. That's $214 a day, which if we're at this pace right now, which it's going to pick up because I'm going to have to start really sourcing clothing to make this work, would be 64.28. And a lot of people would be like, well, you're going to, if you do $6,000 your first month, how are you going to get the 40 grand? You'd have to do 34 over 3 months, which is possible. We've done it in the past. Last year we did about 6,800, I think, for September, and we still finished with over 40,000 because we did 11,000 one month, 10, and I think 13. So it's very possible. So do a screen share, and we can get into the sales. Like I said, it's only 18, but some interesting things. But here we go. First item is a Brooks Brothers. This is a men's non-iron blue herringbone cotton and cashmere shirt, size medium. See right here, it's nothing. Oh, where's the tag? There's the tag. Medium regular. Just nothing special. Just cotton and cashmere. I paid probably $3 or $4. I got this at a Salvation Army not too long ago, and more or less, that's it. It took about 2 months to sell. It's actually sold pretty quickly. 2 months quickly. Imagine that. And this sold for, it's right there, $29.99. This is another item. This is a FootJoy golf shirt. This sold for $31.99. I was into this. I think it was $2.99 at a Salvation Army. Had some golf course on the front. I could not figure out for the life of me. I had like a flower. See right there. It's a nice little, like purple and lavender shade of purple, right? No, the flower is really a lavender, I would say. Purple and purple striped shirt. Like I said, $31.99. It's 2X. 2X, you can get a little bit more. These are just regular golf shirts. So another one, FootJoy. This one has a nice little pattern to it. And you see right here, has a nice little pattern. So nice like Glen plaid design here. Really nice. This size medium. So I got this. This sold for $31.99. And really didn't pay for that much for it. I think it was under $5. This is a Pendleton shirt. I remember this. We got this on a half-off day somewhere, I believe. It was under $5. Very good condition. We didn't really look it over that well. It did have a hole, had a single hole in the back near the rear of the shirt. This is a very highly liked pattern. Our Target plaid black watch. It's this green, blue, and black pattern. It's really popular. Anytime you can almost get this in any this was only up a few weeks and it's sold. Wool Pendleton, it's gonna sell. This sold for about $35. Men's Southern Tide long sleeve shirt, really nice pattern. There's the little logo right there. It looks like a little piranha fish. There's the tag, Southern Tide. It's kind of basically like Vineyard Vines. Same kind of style shirts. It's got different logos. They might even be the same company or similar companies. But was into this one for about $5, maybe less, and it sold for $39.99. It's a men's Travel Smith lightweight blue jacket, 2 extra large. Really lightweight jacket. It's kind of like I don't know, a lot of pockets. I put photographer. These are more bought by, because they have a lot of usually pockets to hide stuff in and stuff like that. Travel Smith, they make a lot of traveling gear, lightweight, comfortable clothing. I got this for, I think like $7 or something like that. And it sold for $45. It's the second time this is sold this month as it was just returned. So let's knock on wood and hope it's not returned again. Pair of men's 7 for All Kind jeans. Austin is the cut. It's the tag for you. Nothing special. 36, 33. These have been up maybe a month or so, maybe a little less. They sold for $48, $47.99. And I probably paid regular jean price, probably $7 or less for those, depending on where we got them. I just don't remember. North Face backpack. This was in very good condition. My wife got this at a yard sale for $1 and had a lot of interest in it. I kind of maybe priced it a little bit high, and no rips, no tears or anything like that. It probably could have been washed, but sold it $48, $10 shipping, and it stayed in Massachusetts, so it didn't go that far. This sold for $48. This is a Peter Millar New with Tags button-up shirt. We got these back in February. I got a bunch of these shirts. This is a size medium. Got a bunch of them at a Marshall's at TJ Maxx. Paid about $10 each for them, and they've been selling here and there. Kind of slower sellers than I thought. Because last year I was selling these shirts actually fairly well, even the used ones, the button-ups. But who knows? Nice pattern, I think, actually, in this shirt. Just nice, colorful, but took a little while to sell. These sold within under a month. These are vintage Brooks Brothers cotton pants, chinos, whatever you want to call them. And they had embroidery on them. Here's the tag. Had nice embroidery, as you see right here. Golf clubs, 19th hole, just all over the place. Really nice, older pants, though. And these sold for $55.99. And they went to South Africa. A little odd, but hey, somebody liked them in South Africa. This is a Theory New with Tags men's dress shirt right here. There's Theory tag. I don't usually buy this brand all that much. I do come across it here and there, New with Tags. I'll pick it up. This we got at a Salvation Army in Binghamton, New York. I remember on our way back from Chicago. So we've had it about 2 or 3 months. Paid under $5 for it. I think it was $3.99, $4.99. I don't remember. But it sold for $67.50. I think. You know what? I just thought I can look on the app and tell what exactly 100% what these sold for. Imagine that. Learn something new every day. Sold. Yeah, this sold for $67.49. So I was right the first time, I think. This is a Brioni double-breasted suit. This suit had a bunch of issues, including a stain that would not come out. It was missing buttons on the pants. It had some thinning of the wool to where they were almost holes a few different places. I've had this probably a while. I got this, another Brioni jacket, and a bunch of Hermes ties at a estate sale. I paid like $100 for everything. I think it was like 4 or 5 ties. Was getting between $60 and $100 on the ties. I think I still have the other Brioni jacket. This sold for $67.49. Like I said, it had a bunch of problems, and it's just a funky color. It kind of reminds me of something that you see Colonel Sanders wear. It's an older style on top of that. This is probably 80s. It doesn't have really the it's not as desirable. See right there, there's one of the stains. Like I said, it had thinning wool in other spots too, to where there are almost holes. I assumed this was going to get returned when it got shipped out, and actually they paid for it, so I was actually happy. So just picked these up recently, not too long ago. These sold for $89.99. Pair of 2 cool vintage dye, patina dye cargo pants. These are like long shorts. They're almost like, I don't know what you call them. The inseam on the shorts are 17 inches. Both the same. I just put them together. But easier for me to sell them together is a lot. Figure somebody want them. Like I said, they sold $89.99. These fit in a padded flat rate pretty easily. So that was good. I think we were into those for like $2.50 each or something like that. I got them at a half. Well, no, I used them with a half off coupon at a Goodwill. This is a Canali men's suit. We probably had this about probably in the, say, 6 to 8 month range. Size 50 long. Really nice Canali men's suit. I was actually surprised it took a little longer to sell than I thought. Older Brioni, older Canali tag. I'm not older, but this is their lower end line, so it's not as desirable. But being a bigger size, I assumed it was going to sell faster, but it took a little while to sell. But this sold, and I think I paid $7 for this, and this sold for $89.99. So it was really good. Suits and sport coats, you kind of have to hold out and wait for the right sales, right buyers, but they do come and they are nice. Pair of Brooks Brothers. These are a pair of like a burgundy Oxford, really nice shoe. See right there, they're not really that. They were only used a few times. They look a little bit more, but one of these things, they look a lot better in person than they do in the pictures. But these sold for $103.99. So they went out the door. I've had these listed probably for about 3 months or so. Not sure what we paid for them. Can't remember. But I wouldn't have paid much for that. I paid $10 for this sport coat. I bought this probably within the last month or so. It's a Brooks Brothers 818. Madison is the fit. 1818 is the model of that certain collection of Brooks Brothers stuff. You'll see like Fitzpatrick's. That's a fit. Madison's the fit. It was made with E. Thomas cloth, which is a little bit higher quality cloth. That's kind of like Loro Piana, or when you see these certain other brands when they provide their cloth to the buyer. Really nice pattern. That's what got me and sold me on this jacket. This sold for full price of $139.99. There's the tag. There's the E. Thomas tag. Super 130s cloth. When you get into the higher, like 150s, 180s, 250s, the highest I've ever seen, and that stuff can go for crazy money. It's very more expensive. The finer wool is more expensive. Had a really nice pattern, as you can see here. It's like this black and gray and this gold color stripe in it. Just really, I think it's a really nice, clean looking sport coat. Like most of the sport coats that you see now are more colored. See the ones that are coming out, the ones that by these top end brands are more flashier style to them. It was a little odd size, 43, but Brooks Brothers will do that. They have a lot of different in between sizes. A few other companies do too, but Brooks Brothers is one of those. This is a Suit Supply Jort collection. Once again, it was made with Carlos Barbera 150s wool, regular size. It looked like it was never worn. Really nice pinstripe suit you see right there. Really nice quality. See there's the inside tag. See what we see here. Jort Suit Supply. There's the other tag for the cloth. Really nice. This had like working cuffs, had the dual vents. Really just nice jacket. It's a higher end Suit Supply suit, 2-piece. I don't remember what we paid for this. It was between $10 and $20. And it sold within a month for $280, $250, I believe. And sold this sold on best offer. I took a best offer of this on $400. This is a vintage Chevy clock. I bought this a while ago. I was gonna keep it, but I kind of want to get a neon Chevy clock sign, so I figured I'd sell this to upgrade to the other one. The other sign's probably about $1,500 or so I want. So I'm probably gonna have to sell another sign. Oh, I probably already have one of them sold by the time I actually get around to ending this video. But had some wear on the side here, just plastic and metal. It's really nothing special. It's probably from the 60s, maybe 50s. It was made by a sign company, Neon Products. And the clock worked fine, but it didn't light up properly. As you see there, it kind of lit up. I probably need new bulbs. It's a pain in the butt to ship this thing. But there you go. I actually forgot I had this on this account when I got the offer. I was thinking about it, and I was just like, you know what? Time to get rid of it. I turned down a higher offer because when I was in Chicago, they wanted it shipped right away. I was away. I couldn't ship it out. And there was a crack in this, too. Unfortunately, I don't have the picture of it. It was about a 24-inch crack on the bottom of the sign. You can't see it. It doesn't affect when it's on, but it is there. So I don't remember what I was into this for, but it wasn't more than $100. But that's it. Like I said,